Hi guys, hopefully you are doing good. Assalamu alaikum. So in this part of the trading free course, we will be discussing about support, resistance levels, channels, trading, in which we will see ascending channel, descending channel, and trend lines also. So let's start from support and resistance. So support and resistance are type of technical analysis which we use in our trading. So what basically are support and resistance levels? So support and resistance levels are certain predetermined levels of the price of a security at which it is thought that the price will tend to stop and reverse. So these levels are denoted by multiple touches of price without a breakthrough of that level. So you can see there is no breakout here. Now what basically is a support level? If we discuss about it alone, support level is a level where the price tends to find support as it falls. Here is an example: price tends to falls and then it finds a support. This means that the price is more likely to bounce off this level rather than breaking it. Okay, once the price has breached this level, you can see if an amount has exceeded this type of level, then it is likely to continue falling to the next support level. And also here in this example, we can see that the price somehow break, it forms some spikes, but we can consider it as a break of this support level. It went to the next support level, and from here price bounced off again, and then it went up again. So these are bouncy levels where price is going to bounce. Now remember one thing: whenever you are looking for support level, that means that the market is falling, and then you see a price will stop for some while and then it will bounce back towards the other side. So here is a support side case, a support level, and here we will see the price to bounce up. Very simple. Now what is a resistance level? So of course it is the opposite of a support level. It is where the price tends to find the resistance as it rises. Okay, price rises, it tends to find resistance. Okay, here this means that the price is more likely to bounce off this level rather than breaking this level. Okay, there is no breakout, and if somehow some percent of the price, the market break these levels, it will move towards the next resistance level. Sorry, it was a resistance. And if somehow price break this level, then it will move on to the next resistance levels. So we can see that these are simple levels of the market where price bounce off. If price is in the resistance level, price will be in big up move, and then it will stop for a while and then it will bounce off. Okay, very nicely you can see sell off. And it is also a basic of trading support and resistance. So how strong are the support and resistance levels? So if there are more touches and bounce of the price on those levels, then that means that those are pretty strong support and resistance levels. As you can see here, first touch, almost a second touch people don't consider, but we can consider. So almost two touches and market went up. Same goes here. If we extend this resistance levels like this, then we can see some very nice moves towards downside. So 2-3 confirmations. The more confirmation we have, the much it is better. Now if a price breaks a past support level, then that support level often becomes a resistance levels. Okay, and the same goes that if a price breaks a resistance level, okay, like this, then it will become a support level in the future. So that was pretty easy. Now I have just marked a chart for you guys. This is NZD/USD, and now we'll be discussing about trend lines and channels. Support and resistance is pretty easy, and it is very important part of the technical trading, as a person should know these support and resistance. Probably they are the most popular basics in the trading industry, whether you're trading stocks, currencies, commodities, or whatever. These levels will be used everywhere. Now what is a trend line? So I will draw a trend line here, just a second, and let's suppose we consider here price is creating higher highs. Let us consider this case of trend line. So first of all, we have to know what is actually a trend line is. Yeah, I don't on this line. Just a second. Okay. So trend line is a bounding line for the price movement of a security. Okay. And it is formed when a diagonal line can be drawn between the minimum of 3 or more price pivot points. Okay. It is a diagonal line, you can see here, and we can see minimum of 3 or more price pivot points. 1, 2, 3, and here in this case there were 4. It was a pretty nice strong trend line. Now according to the inventors, at least 3 touches are necessary if you are trading of the trend line. Okay, and here in this case you can see this trend line is acting as a support and resistance. Trend line is also basically our support and resistance levels, but these are diagonal support and resistance level. Like this is a upward trend line you can call. Okay, and here or a support trend line. When market touch this diagonal line, it is bouncing off. Okay, so 3 confirmations at least, or 4 is necessary. In my case, I sometimes only look for 2 confirmations on a trend line, but I'm also looking for other confirmations. But we should stick to the basics, to the original stuff which we have been learned so far. So very simple, and we can see it price is bouncing off this level, and whenever price touches it, and then it bounces off. The same we can draw a resistance trend line. Very simple, and I would like to advise you do it yourself. The same, just the opposite of this. Although we will discuss it in the channels later on. So a support trend line, if you just want to know a basic definition, I will try to explain in a simple word that it is formed. A support trend line is formed when a price decreases, price decreases here, then rebounds at a pivot level. Let's suppose here it is a pivot level, and that aligns with at least 2 previous support level, because we're trading like 3 confirmations. So 3 previous support level at 1, 2, and then we will be seeing a nice bounce off to this level. And the same goes for a resistance trend line, that it is formed when a securities or price increases and then rebounds at a pivot level. Okay, so we also look for 3rd confirmation, so it should have at least 2 confirmations earlier, or 3 at least before moving. So very simple example here in this, you can see that price 2 touches, and when there was a 3 touch, and then the market fell off. So it rebounded. You can see here the price was falling, it rebounded towards this level, bounced back, and then it fell back once again. Trend lines are simple, and they are widely used in the technical analysis. They are a very good approach to trading. It is very good and helpful for entries and exits in the trading. And that's pretty much it. Now we'll be discussing about channels. Support resistance channel. Here we can see this is a downward channel. Let's suppose here this is a downward descending channel, what we will call it. Okay, now what is a descending channel? Here we can see that the price is descending. Consider about this too. This is a channel, a descending channel. It is moving with the price. Okay, and whenever price what we do in the descending channel, we will be looking for sell opportunity. It means that we will be selling the stock when market touch the upper channel. This is the upper channel, this is the lower channel. Although they are apart, they are a combination, and this is a descending channel, so we will be looking for sell trades. Market hits here, we go for sell. Then it hits here, we go for sell. And if it here, we go for sell. Here we can also form 3 touches of the trend line, because it is also basically trend lines. You can see this. And what are actually trend lines? Trend lines are also diagonal support and resistance levels. So in other words, we are only learning about support and resistance here. We just make it diagonal, we just make it horizontal support resistance level, like this, the one we have discussed earlier in the beginning of the video, the support and resistance level. And then we see diagonal, which we call trend line. And when it is in channel, if it is moving a downward channel, then we call it as a descending channel. And what is channel? It is support and resistance levels. What is trend line? It has also diagonal, support and resistance levels. Very simple. Now, if you want to know about the ascending channel, it also looks the same, very same. And I will try to find a possible channel for you, ascending channel. This is not the best one, but I'm just telling you. I just want you, actually I don't want to tell you, it's just a task for you. It's just the opposite of descending channel. So there are two types of channel, ascending and descending channel, and this is a descending channel, and the same way you can draw a ascending channel. Okay, it's your task. And in ascending channel, we will be looking for buy opportunities. Okay, sorry, I was mistaken here, I guess so. No, it was not mistaken, but it was right. And ascending channel is also the same. And in ascending channel, market is forming higher highs and higher lows. This was the most important point I just missed. Here, in the descending channel, we were having lower lows and lower highs. Lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high. Lower low, and then market changed the trend. And in the ascending channel, we will be looking for higher highs, okay, and higher lows. That's the most important thing when you are trading the channels. Now you can trade the channels both ways. If it is a descending channel, you can also trade the buy orders. You can see here, market is in between these channels. And what is actually channel? Why we call it as a channel? It means that price are in between these levels. Okay, price will not get outside of this level. If it touch the upper one, it will fall. Then a downward one, it will move up. And then it will touch the upper channel, it fell, and then it moved the downward channel and it moved up. So it is kind of a trading range. This is what is known as a trading range in between the channel. Normally, what we will say about trading range, what trading range is, this is a trading range. Sorry, I will just, yeah, it's fine. And then we can draw another horizontal line. And here, you can consider it very easily. It's very easy that the market is in trading range. Moved up here, moved down here again, sorry, and then again the market moved up. So you can see the price is in range. So in range we will see both support and resistance. Okay, so here it break this range, so we don't need this. The range was broken here, so very simple. So range is also a support and resistance. In range there is support and resistance. This is support, this is resistance. This is support, this is resistance. So market is in between support and resistance, and thus we call it as a trading range. So I think so pretty simple. We discuss about support and resistance, trend lines, channels, ascending channel, descending channel, sorry, and the ascending channel is your task. Then we discuss about the trading range. So all of these are related to support and resistance. And if you don't know about support and resistance, then probably how will you know about the channels? Because the channels are also, we can say that the channels, the trend line are subcategories of support and resistance level. And that the video is pretty much it. And I will see you in the next videos. And hopefully you are enjoying the free price action course. And thank you very much for your time, guys. Good luck. Take care.